Hey friend, it's Mesha with the Golden Nugget of the Day to help you along your way. So last week we were talking about death. So let's keep it going. You know, we're talking about what happened after the resurrection. And my bishop is in that same place. I get excited when the Lord kind of speaks to me and another preacher or pastor or minister about the same thing. And my bishop was talking Sunday and he spoke about death. And one thing that he said was that death is not, the cessation of life. Death for us, for Christians, for believers, is just being changed from one state to the next. So I did a little diving and determined, because I was like, where did that come from? So I did a little research and I found out that was a quote that kind of came from Albert Einstein. His law of the conservation of energy states that energy cannot be neither created nor destroyed, but energy can only be changed from one state to the next. And in my research, it said that that's what some believe about death. That's what we believe. That's what Paul believed in the verses that we read last week. He believed that we don't just die and that's the end, that we are changed from one state to another because of what Jesus did for us on the cross. Remember last week we read in 1 Corinthians 15 verses 55 through 57 is where he said, "Oh death, where is your victory? Oh death, where is your sting?" He talked about what Jesus did on the cross for us, defeated death. Therefore, he gave us victory. God gave us victory through Jesus Christ, our Lord. So then what is next? The very next verse, which is verse 58 in the NRSV, says, therefore. Therefore is like, so if you believe that, then this. So if we believe that death was conquered by Jesus, and we believe that we have victory through Jesus Christ, the next verse, read with me, 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 58. Therefore, in the NRSV, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, immovable, always excelling in the work of the Lord, because you know that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. That's what Paul was telling us. If you believe that, then be steadfast, be faithful, be loyal, be dedicated, be immovable, stable or rooted, always excelling in the work of the Lord. Do what you do for the Lord faithfully, dutifully, not being moved. Because you know that in the Lord, your labor is not in vain. Do it because you know that death is not the end. What we're doing for the Lord is not in vain. We're doing this because we believe that there is life after we cease from living. We're just being changed from one state to the next. And what our desire is that what we're telling people, the gospel that we are preaching, will not only keep us and save us, but it will help somebody else make it as well. So don't stop doing what you're doing for the Lord. Your work for the Lord is not in vain, because we don't stop living. We just change from one state to the next. We don't have to be afraid of death. It was conquered. Thanks be to God for giving us the victory over death. I love y'all. Let's continue to talk next week. Have a wonderful day.